my side. Let me share the screen. Fine, you can record. Right. So if you see here, okay. So if you see here, even though Vinosh is not there as a login, but still Vinosh is able to connect. Why Vinosh is able to connect? As is a member of group login. One important point I'll tell you guys. With that note, I'll close the session for today. One guy came to you and he raised a request, or else he just simply raised a request, hey, please create a Windows login. Or they don't ask actually Windows login, SQL login. They don't know this terminology. They are not DBS. Imagine one developer comes to you and he just raised a request, please give me the access. Okay, so we don't immediately give the access. Might be he's a new guy. Okay, he's a new guy. His manager asked him get the request from the SQL DBA team. Okay, make sure a login is created for you in the SQL DBA team, or make sure you have access on DBA database. Make sure you have an access on this database. Okay, so that guy, what he will do, he will simply raise a request. So I need access on so and so server, so and so database. Can you please provide the access? He will raise a request. Okay, so what we are going to do as a DBS, what we are going to do, he is not the first person. Imagine there is already one group for his developers group. For them, imagine there is already one group. Okay, so how I gave access to Vinosh now, guys? Tell me. Am I did anything from SQL server side to give access to Vinosh? If you remember what I did, what steps I did, I have created Vinosh user. Agree? I have added Vinosh into the SQL DBA group. Automatically Vinosh get all the access. Agree? Agree? This point is agree or not? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
In the same way, in the organization, if anyone comes to you, if they need access, ask them which group they want to be a member of. Okay, or else they will tell you, if they don't know, I don't know the group name and all, then tell me any of your colleague name. So we'll search that colleague is there in which group. Will simply guide that user. This is your group name. Go to the Windows team. Ask them to add you in the respective group. Automatically you will get access. Do we need to do anything from SQL Server side in that case? Whatever things I did for Vinosh, all are Windows activities only. Created a user, added him into the DBA group. Okay, if it is a developers, we'll add him into the developers group. But who will do all these two steps? A Windows guy will do. We don't have access to do also. Agree, everyone? If you don't agree, if you are unable to understand, tomorrow we'll discuss this point again. Remember, okay, create user with default user access base. Basic access SQL developer group, everything they should mention the service request. Yes, of course, they have to mention everything in the service request, what and all they need. Okay, if you don't understand this point, tomorrow I'll discuss this point. I hope you understood this point. If anyone is seeking for permissions, Windows level permissions, Windows login, we usually don't do anything. If that user, if there is a group already created, okay, there is a group already created, we don't do anything. Okay, we'll simply tell that user, hey, this is your group. Okay, go to Windows team, raise a request to Windows team. Windows team will add you in that group in the Windows level or AD level. Then automatically will get access on the SQL server. I'm sure 50% or 70% you don't understand this point, but at least some people having an idea on this, what we did.
Yes, sir.
Nothing. If the login is, if the group is already created, our part is nothing, sir. Imagine there is no such group. Then our part is, once Windows team created a group in the Windows level, then simply we have to create a group login for him. Group is already created. Our part is nothing. We have to simply tell what group their colleagues belongs to. New user don't know, right, what is the group and all. He don't know, right? If in case he can take the help of the colleagues, he can take the help. If you don't know, I don't know what group my colleagues belongs to, can you please help me? Then we'll simply find out which group his colleagues belongs to. We'll simply search it in which group they are there. How can we search? There is a command, tomorrow I'll tell you. Okay, guys, is it clear? If group is already existed, if someone comes to you, can you please give me access? If we want to add him into the same group, we don't do anything. We'll ask him to go to the Windows team. Windows team will add him into the group. Automatically he will get access on SQL server, guys. If you don't understand,
Shanmukh, a small question.
yes.
So, can we restrict access to databases?
No. For group level, we cannot restrict it. See, in this group, 10
Hmm.
people are there. All 10 people will have same access. Again, we cannot restrict him, one person this access, one person that access. We cannot do
No,
that.
no, no. In the group, can we restrict them? Like, can we give permissions to the group?
That's what
I mean, who?
we
Yeah.
can give. We can give. See,
Okay.
the same way like login. How for a login, how we can give access to databases. Okay, if this person, this Pranit wants to access PhonePe database, I'll simply give access to PhonePe to Pranit, so Pranit can access PhonePe database.
Yeah, it's the
Okay,
same way like
in the
individual
same way,
users, right? Yeah.
you will double click on the login, go to user mapping. If all the people wants to access, okay, Big Basket will give access to this whole group. All the persons in this group can access Big Basket database. Now, if you want
Okay.
a proof, go to this. This is Pranit login, I guess. Yes, earlier Pranit is unable to access PhonePe. Now, if you refresh, Pranit can able to open PhonePe database. He cannot open Big Basket. Why? Because Pranit is having access only on PhonePe. But if you see Vinosh, I gave Vinosh, okay, I gave individual login, group login, right? Vinosh cannot expand PhonePe database. He don't have access, but Vinosh can expand Big Basket database as we gave access to Sql DBA group on Big Basket database.
Yeah, I got it, Shanmukh.
Yeah, clear everyone. If you don't understand this point, tomorrow I'll explain. So tomorrow I'll explain about the roles, server roles and all. Okay, all the server roles will discuss tomorrow, and database roles also will discuss tomorrow. And make sure guys, if you don't practice installation and all, that you can practice later. But if you don't practice security, no one can save you. Again, sir, for every topic you will tell like that only, sir. You will play jokes. So that's it. Okay. You can try after 1 week what you learned in the security. You can see the difference. Installation same thing will be there, but security not same. If you don't practice on the same date, next minute itself you'll forget what we have discussed. Okay guys, that's it for today. Thank you all. Tomorrow we'll meet at 7 a.m. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.